Hello and welcome to the importance of color in film. It comes to no surprise that while watching a movie there will be colors presented on the screen, but what I will be showing today is how these colors will elicit an emotional response for the viewer without them even knowing. Just as a little warning, there may be some spoilers and clips from movies, especially Avengers Endgame, so click off if you want to avoid any spoilers. Now, what is color exactly? Believe it or not, we all have a relationship with it. Commonly, we associate the color blue with sadness, yellow with joy, green with luck, etc. Yet, some of us may associate colors with different emotions than usual. We may see green as envy, red with danger rather than love, and there are many possibilities when having a relationship with color. Given that there's not one movie that will use colors the exact same way, there may be a case where one director hates the color yellow and will avoid the color at all costs in their movie, or there may be a director that loves yellow and will make the color yellow appear in every scene of the film. Why don't we take a look at the first colors being used in film? After the new advances in technology, filmmakers were not able to use color, although they were not able to use the whole range of colors as they see in movies today. Filmmakers were limited to use Technicolor. Technicolor is a three-color process that uses a split cube prism to expose three independent strips of film that would capture either red, green, or blue. The use of Technicolor can be seen in movies such as The Wizard of Oz, Singing in the Rain, and The Godfather. Because of this, the colors were much more vibrant than the colors we see on screen today. With the new world of colors being used, filmmakers then started to create dreamlike effects in their films so that the viewers could have an escape from their everyday lives. This is similar to how a lot of us use social media to distract us from reality. Though we still use movies as a way to escape the real world, it has evolved immensely. Now, let's move on to the modern use of color in film. As a result of technological advances, including better quality cameras, CGI, and set designs, the construction of movies has become much more complex. With that being said, colors do not stand on their own to tell a story. The many components of a film, including the lighting, dialogue, movie score, etc., all aid in bringing out response from the viewer, and color is only one component of it. With all the different ways of making a film, there is much more room for creativity and new ways to create a movie. For example, the director of the movie Blade Runner 2049 uses the color yellow and different hues of yellow to create a trend throughout the movie for the viewers to follow. Colors in modern movies are shaped in new ways to tell different stories, whether it be a horror movie that has little color to create suspense, bright colors to show a euphoric emotion, or colors that are dimmed out but still resemble an untold feeling. The wide range of how colors can be used in films has come a long way from Technicolor, even as far as to the next section, which is how storytelling can attach a color to a character. As well as colors being used in the background, such as the color of a wall, the color of a picture frame, or even the color of a flower pot, such colors can be attached to characters. This has been seen in movies such as Kill Bill, where the protagonist is known for the bright yellow jumpsuit, and even more recently in the Pixar movie Inside Out, where the color of the characters resemble their emotions. Blue for sadness, red for anger, green for disgust, purple for fear, and finally yellow for joy. But joy is much more complex. At the end of the movie, the emotions are able to create memories that are mixed with multiple different emotions rather than one which was seen in the beginning of the film. If you look closely at the color on the characters, the other emotions besides joy have their hair color, eye color, and even skin color being the exact same as what their emotion displays. Yet, Joy has blue eyes and blue hair, which throws off the trend of the other characters. Since the main message of the film is that there can be some sadness when we are happy, the character Joy already foreshadows that, simply with how their character is displayed. With that being said, modern use of color has turned into being limited to black and white films, and to an underlying message that carries along with the theme/message of a movie. As you can see, things are not as entirely black and white when it comes to the use of color in film. Color in film has evolved from being used to escape reality into its somewhat complex tool as a secondary way to tell a story. I hope that you enjoyed, and now you can't see movies the same way because you would notice patterns using color. I know that I do.